this is my personal career plan of who am I, who do I want to be, and how do I get there. Let's start off with the who am I section. My experience and my reflections on those experiences. I have a family. I experienced loss at a young age, as I lost my father when I was 7 years old. I grew up in a small home with my mom and my sister in Batavia, Ohio. I really like this area of Ohio. I think areas like Goshen too are just very beautiful. And regarding my mom, I have witnessed her strength, watching her support 2 kids and herself. Her traits of perseverance and grit are emotions I attempt to reflect. Regarding my own perseverance, I hope to embody these while I work simultaneously and handle school. I'm also planning to get an apartment and rent it out. I've also learned great organization tools while making a routine of my life, as I know what to do, when to do it, where to do it, and it made me a better person. I've also learned how I learn in these past few months. I've learned that all styles benefit me. I'm good with visuals, hands-on, and even writing styles. Taking notes really does help. And then my personal beliefs. In my own experience, I knew I grew up liking both genders, as by middle school I knew I was bisexual. I know the troubles of growing up without a lot of money, as we're not rich or poor, but we live paycheck to paycheck. I know what it's like to have mental illness, and I have witnessed mental illness in my family, anything from OCD, anxiety, BPD at all ranges. In utilizing my own past experiences, I don't judge the general population of people. I can sympathize with whatever someone is going through, and rather than using that against them. Some challenges I will have is how I am white, so I do not understand I understand, but I have not experienced racial discrimination. And in that instance, all I could do with a hypothetical patient was to try to prevent it and listen to them speak. I'm also not very religious or believe in much, as I consider myself agnostic. I can see the difficulty of not understanding a patient's beliefs, as I know my residents at work and other patients would use religion as a sort of coping skill in times of grief. And to make this less of a challenge to greet, I will greet every patient with an open mind as a result, understanding how their race or beliefs are no reason to be rude. Now, who do I want to be? Alright. Goal 1 of my two personal goals. One of my personal commitment goals in my life is to have a job I can call a career and love devoting my life to. I plan to have this understood and completed by the time I graduate college, having a list of important requirements to do so on a planner of my own, so I can keep track of my progress. By shadowing nurses in their field, between keeping focus on my studies, I hope to have experience and knowledge about what kind of nurse I want to be. By the time I graduate, I will have this done and done research about what type of nurse will be the best fit for me. Right now, I'm already starting this, as I have an info session for midwifery in my calendar, as I want to be a midwife. I'm also looking into minors I could pursue to help my transcript when I graduate. My second personal goal is I want to embody some nurses I know myself, as I want to be the type of person somebody can rely on, who they can go to first in a medical emergency or any crisis. By the time I end college, utilizing my medical role models and expanding my knowledge, I should have this done. While I focus on school, I will constantly take away these skills, all the while focusing on the material. By the time of my graduation, I will have an outlook of who I want to be and what kind of role model I want to be to an inspiring nurse. I also have a personal role model of one of my residents at work, and I would very much like to embody someone like her. My third goal, the DI in health inequity. I believe I am a caring person, and therefore I will care for every patient with the same level of respect and compassion. I want to make it more of a normality for nurses to be kind and accepting, not a figure of fear. I do not want to make judgment normal in healthcare. This may take my entire career, as I am exposed to all cultures and people. I am knowledgeable of the diverse cultures in the world, and Module 8 of this course even teaches me some self-care tactics in times of stress. Instead of showing off my fragile moments, I know how to take care of myself by blowing off steam at the gym or reading a book. This will make my attitude more kind overall. I know not every day will be good, but I want to communicate with my patients as though it is the best day in my career. Over time, with experience, I believe this will be a rewarding task and make me love this field and have a better appreciation for different races and cultures, etc. That is a big difference I want to make in the healthcare field personally, as I want to end the judgment that goes along with it. The drama, I just feel like a lot of it is unnecessary. And goal 4, this regards my course and school content. I want to maintain good grades throughout my school career and utilize what I learned in my nursing career. Understanding my learning style really does benefit me, as I know exactly how to study and how to keep myself engaged enough to retain the content, enough so I can use it to better my career, to exceed beyond the expectations. If I can continue to keep my GPA at least 3.0 or above, I should be able to attain this. This will take note-taking, hours of watching videos, or any study material that will help. I understand how not every grade will be the best, but all I need to do is get an overall good transcript when I graduate. As I age, I will only continue to understand myself better and how to improve my skills as a student, as I am exposed to more classes over these years. And then finally, we're going to end with, how do I get there? How do I achieve all my goals while considering what type of person I am? I will end this on my own commitment statement. I am an aspiring nurse who comes from a simple life and a simple background, and someone who wants to embody the love that surrounds my background that made me who I am today. I am someone with a mindset that only continues to grow, who understands partially what it is like to be discriminated against. With my education, I will become someone in the health field who breaks down the judgmental stigma that comes along with nursing, all the while expanding my knowledge while living my career. This will take determination and grit that I will develop over the years. With knowledge of my learning style and the expectations of what it means to continue my education, I will continue to be determined over these next few years. This will take exposures to leadership opportunities in the BSN program as I develop my resume, chart my studies, and can ask constant questions to my role models. I'm going to expose myself to the community and go beyond just learning off slides, but rather hands-on experience in the medical facilities. This way, one day, I will be the role model needed to another young nursing student like myself. Have a good day.